and he has to remain that like one item ahead of Nico Baby, and that's just hard because you're losing every single team fight. So
how do they kill the Timber, by the way, eventually?
The clock, but how long is it going to take him to get a Spirit Vessel, right?
It's TA. TA, Troll Diffusal, you've got options, and it's taking an early roach as well.
Yeah, that's fair point. You're right.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Unlikely. I really just think Alliance is also playing like the better team. They have a really good read on the meta right now. And I just, once again, think if you're going to beat them...
You have much of that on NiP's side.
Yeah, no, you're right. And Sableye even taking a bit of harass up here in the top lane. I do agree with that, though. I think if the Faceless Void has a bad start to the game, it's not really too much of a worry because the other two heroes are going to be able to make the space for him. Like,
Exactly. And this is where, like, I would have rather NiP tri-lane the Timber here and, like, really, you know, maybe get a kill or two on him and just snowball the Troll World.
Some trouble in the top lane, stomped up the Timbersaw, and that might have just got him out of there, but it's the bottom lane where the action's really happening. FMG gets killed off by Charlie. So finally, there's aggressive tri-lane, finds something, and then look at the Nico Baby as well here. Charlie's making away over, does have the access, but the time walk away from Nico should keep him nice and healthy as Hansky even comes in as well and throwing a couple of Fire Spirits the way of NiP. Let's say, get off my carry, you big old meanies.
And look at Nico Baby, he's still got 8 lasses. He's fighting against 3 heroes bottom. And now, Hanskin has decided to join up in the bottom lane here. S4 already has that advantage on the top.
Yeah, nice two-man blast from Seneko, but it looks like Era might be the one in trouble as he got Frost Blast come through. Jolt forwards from Nico Baby. Did they see this as an opportunity? No, they will not. Era will just lose his life. That rotation catch them by surprise and getting them a very valuable kill onto that Clockwork, turning things around. But this is going to mean it's going to be S4 versus Sableye, but you know, the old adage, if
Sableye is behind the tier 2 in the bot. Jeez. Oh,
yeah, the only difference here is that the Centaur can stand the tower. Sorry, the Timbersaw can stand the tower and Centaur kind of can't. So that seems to be where the difference comes in. Well, yeah, I mean, the Sableye is doing okay on net worth, but S4 is just absolutely humongous. He is giant, and he's just a big boy. Meanwhile, Hanskin, they're trying to go onto him, but they won't finish the job, and now Lim just popping the ultimate with S4 coming in from behind Supreme, losing his life so quickly. They do get the kill onto Hanskin, but they will trade for Supreme, which is a very nice trade for Alliance indeed. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna get another tier 1 tower. That's 8 minutes, 2 tier 1 towers dead. You don't normally see this kind of pace of the game nowadays, like as to like when the tier 1 towers die. Normally you see them die like after 10 minutes to help one another defend towers, or like when they're getting gone on, because these tier 1s are dead and they're not gonna be able to farm up so
Era. He's going to jump down on this. I'm not sure that's a play because Supreme is there and he's going to take himself a little bit of meals on wheels. Meanwhile, S4 will bring down Era in the end, but they're going to use the Stampede to get Supreme out of danger along with Seneko. So saving 2 lives with 1 Stampede. That's what we like to see. Meanwhile, Sableye once again taking it, but this time the Chronosphere is going to come down onto him and allow Lim to get in time. Sableye running to the tree line here. Spirit Siphon comes in, a nice bash from Nico Baby, cuts down Sableye.
And again,
oh my goodness, they are just not stopping. Supreme is here trying to deal some damage towards S4 and, you know, punish him a bit, but they're already out. But I still don't think it's kind of die there, really.
For sure, you really don't want to die there like that, but it is giving some information, I suppose. And it looks like they're gonna get a DD rune on the TA. They're thinking about Roshan, but nope. Alliance already on top of it.
They are on top of it. They're popping the axes as well, just trying to bring down this TA as quickly as possible. But the hookshot comes in to Lich, stops him getting off that armor. But now on the backline, that's gonna take down Supreme and Seneko in second. And now comes in the ultimate on the top lines from the Phoenix, and Charlie, he's just chopping away, and his life is gone. 4 heroes dead. They try to fight without their Centaur, and it ends up being an awful mistake. The DD just a little bit baited, and now with 4 heroes dead, Alliance get a free path into this Roshan exit. Them already running a beautiful series of events for Alliance. That Chronosphere, that egg, everything just going their way, and now they will take down the big boy and grab themselves an Aegis.
Oh man.
We'll bring him down, and now Stampede being used by Sableye, trying to get himself out by everyone going on now. They're looking for S4. Meanwhile, Nico Baby turns up to this one, doesn't have an ultimate, but does have an Aegis, and he's happy just to hit people. Meanwhile, Charlie left alone. His team have kind of bailed him now, but not Seneko. He comes in, gets the ultimate, saves the day. Meanwhile, S4's having some trouble, but Charlie changing target over towards Nico Baby instead. But he's taken so much damage, he's probably just going to lose his life once his ultimate dead. He doesn't, but die he certainly will. And with 2 heroes on the side of NiP, they decide to call it, but Supreme trying to get himself back. But you get to hit. I've got the Chronosphere. Meanwhile, Supreme, he's giving Nico Baby's truffles a bit of a ruffling, but will be able to blink away. Not too many bashes today. Maybe might not be done with him, but you're right. It is Hero who's in trouble, and he's going to die. Meanwhile, the Chronosphere does come down, but Snake he's on inside. He's going to throw down the ultimate before he gets silenced. The really heads up play here, though. There's a lot of damage coming in to Supreme right now. He needs to get himself away. He's got the blink, and he actually wants to turn this one around. They're going to take the Aegis away, and Limp in some trouble as well under that tower, but tries to turn it around with the Spirit Side, but it's healing up so much inside that Yours. Now they jump forward for more. Saberlight under the tier 4s. Really, guys? You're right. They are going to back themselves up, but now Charlie coming into this one. I really want to try and bring him down, but won't be able to bring down Nico Baby, and now taking a lot of damage. And doesn't have the ultimate. They've got no fail to eat comments for him either. Saberlight throwing his life into this one. He needs to get back, but Nico Baby stays on him. Timothy forwards as well. With Sentinel with the Essence Ring is enough to keep him alive. No, because a bash from through from Nico Baby. Meanwhile, Neko under the tier 4s has no counterplay, and suddenly there just happens to be 4 heroes dead on the side of NiP. It's perfect. It's looking fantastic, because even though they only had a very slight gold lead, in fact, some points didn't even have a gold lead in this game, but there's been no point in this game where you've thought they're not really far ahead, just the way they're playing. But now they're going to look for something. They're going to find FNG. That's a nice little entry kill, but I don't think they're going to turn into much else, though. They're going forward onto Link here, and they are going to be able to claim that Stampede, slow him down. Now everybody else getting on top. The kill's coming out from Hanskin, though. He's also got a Supernova. Should he want to use it? Can they take down Limp, though? Limp with his Verify from doing so much work, but they will be able to bring him down with the ultimate from Charlie. Now they look over towards S4. This could be the fight they're looking for Charlie. He's running out of health. He's dead. Supreme as well being controlled on by S4. He's above him, and Supreme's going to die as well. 3 heroes now missing on the side of NiP, and it is just an escape plan now. Era running one way. Saberlight, he's managed to get himself out with a blink dagger, but Era might not be so lucky. He's going to try and play Ring a Ring in the Rosie with S4 through the trees here. Is S4 really that bothered about Era? He does seem to be, but he's really struggling to kill off this Clockwork by himself. He's got to...
I think he's buying the Scotty because of the Oracle. Right? The healing, gotta reduce that healing for the Troll Warrior to make him a bit tankier. It seems like some players are starting to favor this item a little bit more nowadays.
And Chrono comes down onto Charlie. Does he have the damage to take him down? Well, he certainly does. This troll just gets taken 100-0 by the double damage Faceless Void. A tip coming out for Charlie as well, so... Well, at least you get some shards for your efforts, but not much of a softening to the blow, which was just dealt to poor Charlie here. Jesus. It is looking dark. It is looking real dark. Supreme? Really? Really? They're gonna drop the ultimate, they're gonna drop Train Pulse, they just get the kill straight up. They just jump him and bring him down. They have the lockdown. Meanwhile, a hook shot across the air. Nick Baby actually blocking it there with the time jump forward. The time within. Wow. That just
playing baseball out here.
Yeah, for sure. Nice catch, and another 4 heroes dead. This is not the NiP we have been seeing previously in this tournament so far. This is a different team, or a different alliance. These guys have been playing out of their minds, to be honest with you.
Well, you know what, Nomad? You're about to get your answer in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, they have to make a response here.
This is everything right here.
If you can hold this barracks, you might still find yourselves in some sort of game. If you can't, then it's going to be a tricky one. Baby sending backlines, 20 seconds until that Chronosphere. They don't even care though. They know how strong they are, and they are happy to take the fight to NiP. They just can't do anything about this. Look at Charlie's just taking so much damage from the ghosts alone, and well, they don't finish the job. In the backlines onto FNG. Era trying to bring down the easy kill, and they will get this one. But now, how do you recover? Where do you go? Era might lose his life. Stampede being used to try and keep him alive. Meanwhile, on the high ground, Linton could be in some trouble. Charlie, they're going to drop the ultimate down on top of him to keep him alive. But really, I mean, what's he going to do? I think he's dead anyway. He's trying to make it back to the fountain, but he's even got a Spirit Vessel, and then boom, he's gone. And now they look over towards Saberlight as well. Saberlight's stun going to land onto nothing. Nico Baby just playing it carefully, and now the Chrono just on the edge, holding Supreme back. There's nothing they can do to keep him alive. The TA is dead as well, and they'll even find the Oracle on the sidelines, the extra +1. I'm just getting so bored of saying this, Stephen, but 4 heroes dead in NiP.
Did you get your answer?
Oh, wait a minute. We might get 5 heroes dead in NiP. No, he's back inside the base. Era respawns. But yeah, they've got the top barracks. They're looking towards mid now as well. Alliance, they still have the Supernova, but I mean, to be honest, they don't even feel like they need their ultimates anymore. They've had their fights, they've had their kills, and now they just feel so much stronger. And that's because they are.
Stand right here. They gotta get some miracles going. They gotta get this Faceless Void into stun lock and drain all his mana, and hopefully he will die, because if he does die, he doesn't have a buyback. But they gotta go through 3,000 HP here though.
It's something, and now that they see Sableye on the front lines, they're going to throw the Eels down. They're actually going to commit to this kill. Looks like they will. They get the fear from the high ground from FNG. A beautiful plays and lock him down, and Sableye is just gone. They're trying to find the return kill onto their spawn on the sidelines. That won't happen. Now the Eels come down onto Templar Assassin, holding up still. Meanwhile, Charlie looking towards Limp here, but Limp is just really tanky, and Charlie is not. He's losing his. He doesn't even get the ultimate off. He's just dead before he can even use it, and they're going to throw it down due to the dream. Inside 30 minutes, they will take game number 2, and NiP just get torn apart. Chicken done absolutely fried in this series.
Dude, we were talking about how like this was gonna be a hype